Hey besties, and thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay. I love makeup, skincare, and hanging out with you guys. And in today's video, I do not even know where to begin. Honestly, this is very confusing, but this is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. I have mine in the shade 1, and y'all, I have been putting this video off too, because I just don't know how this is gonna go. So essentially it's supposed to be a powder but also a balm. They call it like a balm powder, a powder balm, which is really just, I don't know, it's really weird. So apparently it's supposed to be a texture reducing, coverage boosting, blurring balm that balances oils throughout the day while maintaining hydration. So it gives you a light coverage and the finish is supposed to be natural, and that all sounds great. I just don't know how it's going to work with my dry skin because it says it is going to balance those oils. But sometimes I need those oils, you know what I mean? Because I have pretty dry skin. It says that it can also be used as either a primer, a foundation, like a just on its own for extra coverage, or it can be used as like an under eye kind of product to set your foundation if you want to do that, or not even just the under eyes, just all over the face. So there's a lot of uses for this product. You can even take a darker shade and contour with it. It's just really versatile in that way, but we're gonna see how it works today. I have no idea what I want to do first though. Like, what way do I want to use this product? Let's first just see what it feels like. And by the way, the product is $36. I recently tried the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation and really liked it as well. So I'm excited to see if I like this too. So this is what the product looks like. Again, I have shade 1, and then it just looks really balmy, to be honest. Like creamy. Ooh, and it feels creamy. Okay. Does seem to definitely have some coverage. And then when you swatch it on the back of the hand, it still does feel creamy. Oh, but when you blend it, it does kind of feel like that soft matte kind of feeling. So when you blend it in, it's not necessarily super creamy anymore, and you can tell that it did set into the skin, but it doesn't feel overly drying, so I think that's really interesting. I'm gonna try this out on the face. I'm a little worried. Okay. And we're just gonna use our fingers, by the way. I think that's gonna be the best way to use this. It's not like cooling on the face by any means either, you guys, if you were curious about that. And it's not really hydrating, but it's not overly drying. It's a little dry, to be honest. Yeah, and that does look pretty good on the pores. I think for the video today, we're just gonna wear it on its own and see how it performs. It does feel really lightweight on the face, which is nice, but at the same time, I do wish it did feel a little bit more hydrating, but because it also has like that dry down of like a powdery, creamy formula, I understand why it probably couldn't be, I guess. I don't know, you guys, I'm just going with it. And it has a nice light coverage to it. Oh, I missed right here. I just want to try to blend this in with a blender just to see what happens. I think that makes the pores look even better because you're pushing it in. And it's really making them look way smaller. And I think a blender actually works pretty good too. I don't even know how you would explain this product, you guys. It's very interesting. Like, I want everyone to be able to reach through the camera and touch it because it's just such a, when you do like warm your finger up in there, it's a complicated but like really interesting and innovative product. It's very like creamy And then when you do put it on your skin, it just feels a little bit, I can definitely understand why they're saying it's gonna keep your oils at bay, because it does feel like a primer, you know what I mean? Like, I would say this feels like a primer to me for oily skin people. For me, it's a little dry. I won't lie about that, you guys. It's a lot dry. I have super dry skin. I felt like this might happen, so I went in with my It Cosmetics moisturizer just to make sure everything was a-okay, because I did read a lot of the information on the product beforehand, like about how it's mostly for oily skin people, and I definitely could see why. I will say I can see why they're saying it's like a natural finish. It is giving me matte in my opinion. You are gonna see right here and here still do look healthy, which I like. So it does have a light coverage like it claims. It does really even out my skin tone, which I love, like for every day. I just don't like how it feels dry, you guys, you know what I mean? Once I spray my face and everything like that, it should be fine. But I'm going to go ahead and do all of my other makeup and we'll see what happens. We'll see what everything looks like. I will say around the nose area, it isn't looking the best, but everywhere else looks really good. I don't see any pilling or anything like that. The pores look really freaking snatched. I could see this being an amazing primer for people with oily skin. I just don't know if I'm gonna love this for every single day or how we're gonna look by the end of the day, but I'll keep you guys updated. Right now it's actually 4 o'clock, so hopefully I can keep it on until like 9 or 10, so it's a good wear test, but I will be right back, besties. All right, besties, I am back and I have all of my makeup on. I will, of course, as always, link everything below that I'm wearing. But you guys, this Danessa Myricks product is really amazing for your pores. When I went in with my Essence Banana powder on my under eyes and I saw how beautiful and airbrush my skin looked, I was floored, and honestly I wish I had oily skin because something tells me at the end of the day, by the end of the day, I am going to be so freaking dry. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna use the MAC Fix Plus right now. We're gonna put that on the face just to give some hydration. You guys, I really needed that. I do hope it ends up working out for me. I think my pores look so freaking good, you guys. I would never use this as like a primer because I wouldn't want to put a primer that's drying and then use a foundation on top and then have it feel heavy or anything. If you guys want me to do that in another video, please let me know. But I feel like on its own, with the hydration products, you know what I'm saying, this serums maybe even, I think I'll be good to go. I think it looks really freaking airbrushed like I said earlier, and it doesn't feel too heavy on the skin, even though it does feel a little tight, just a little tight. But yeah, I love that it gives me a nice even coverage, and I also like that it is pretty matte to natural like it claims. Like, that's pretty cool too, because some products that claim to be are not, but this to me does seem to be pretty satin matte. I'm assuming probably because of the powder creamy formula. That's really interesting. Like, you guys, please go to Sephora and please at least feel this because it's really interesting. Just want you guys to all be able to feel it because it's just different than anything I think I've ever tried. But anyways, it is currently 4:57, so we're kind of late in the day. However, I am gonna go grocery shopping, get out of the house a little bit, and by the end of the day, we'll see what I'm looking like. Maybe I'll try to like show you guys some outside footage of it and stuff like that. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you, well, for you, it'll be in a few seconds, but for me, it'll be in a few hours. Bye, besties. It is currently 10:30 p.m. and we are back. I'll also go ahead before I go into all of my thoughts and overall opinions, and I'll show you guys a clip of what the product looked like in natural lighting. Let me just drop the clip. It looks really good. I think this looks really nice, you guys. Really nice. And yeah, overall, I think this product is really beautiful and special. The great thing about this product is that because it's a 2-in-1, it's a balm, but at the same time like a powder, you're kind of self-setting your face. So because of that, you look really airbrush. And I don't find that my pores look this good with a lot of other products in my collection unless they are set with powder. But because this is like a 2-in-1, your pores just look really, really minimized and really snatched. So for that, I love this product. I'll also say I do even see a little bit of, it's either oil from throughout the day or just from the setting spray, but nonetheless the glow is a little bit there. Like I said earlier too, with the product itself, it's not fully matte. It is like a natural kind of look, as they suggest, like a satin kind of matte situation. So there is a little glow to it, but at the end of the day, I feel like it does gear more matte, but I think it's really freaking nice. Now, I will say it's the end of the day. It's only been 6 hours. I do feel dry. Like, I do feel dry. I'm not gonna lie on that. It is drying me just a little bit. So what I would do is take my mini Fenty spray, pop that in my purse, and then just refresh throughout the day, and I think I'd be good to go. However, if you have super dry skin, you guys, because I have normal to dry, I don't think you're gonna like this at all because it just makes you feel a little bit more tight than I think I would like. But because I love how the pores look, I'll definitely be wearing this a bunch, you guys. And yeah, I'm excited to keep playing with it. I do want to try it out as primer because since I'm saying this, I'm kind of thinking that maybe what I could do is just use it in the areas I want my pores to look the best and the smallest, and then go ahead and put an actual, you know, hydrating foundation everywhere else and kind of see how that works. And I also want to see how it sets foundation, you know, so I'm excited to use it in all those different ways. But for now, on its own, I think it gives a really nice light coverage. It evens me out, and it also helps those pores just look really good, babe, like really good. So I would say for me, this is gonna be worth it. I think I do like the Yummy Skin foundation a little bit better just because like that one, I wasn't as dry, but I still looked really great and blurred in my opinion. So I did really like that one, and not even just blurred, but like healthy. So I loved that one a lot. This one I still feel like looks really good though, and I think it's a nice option, especially if you have oily skin and you struggle with like those oils coming through throughout the day and you just really want something to keep those oils at bay. I think people are really gonna love this. Like, you're gonna love this if you have oily skin. But if you have like dry skin and it's not that severe, I think you may also like it. Like, I don't see it really gripping towards my dryness. And then also I feel like on the mouth area there is somewhere, but it's not as bad as other foundation or complexion products I have tried. You guys see, I don't even know what to call this. I'm like, foundation, no. Complexion, no. Powder, I don't know. But it's really good. I would actually be really curious to know if you guys would like to add this to your collection. Would you purchase it? Would you pass on it? What things do you like about it and dislike about it? I would love to know. But for me, I think it is at the moment a good product, and I can't wait to keep playing with this one. I love you guys. If you enjoyed this video, if it was even a little bit helpful to you, please like, comment, subscribe, all the good things, and I will see you in the next one, besties. Bye!